What's up, yappers? This is Time for Talks with Rita and Ari, and today we are talking about boundaries.
Yay. Something very difficult to do for us people pleasers.
No.
No way. That's
No.
wild. Um what do they do, Rita?
Boundaries?
Yeah. How do you set them? What do they do?
Well,
What
boundaries
are
are
they?
something that you basically put up for anyone else to keep yourself safe and, sanity wise, and basically just everything. Like,
Mm,
if you got a problem with something, you set, let me say the magical word, boundaries.
crazy. It's something that you set up not only for other people to respect your wishes, but for you to also respect yourself.
Couldn't have been said any better.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, because for me, I know that if other people don't somewhat respect me, I'm not gonna respect myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. It also helps with communication because if people know, oh, I probably shouldn't do that, then they'll talk to you about stuff more.
Mm-hmm.
It helps you with communication also because,
You know,
hey, I really didn't appreciate that. Please don't do that again. You know?
yeah, just absolutely like communicating it to someone and telling them like, hey, that's poo poo. Please don't do it again. Or, don't say that. Or that was a horrible joke. Like, it could be anything.
Yeah, like I was really offended by something you said. Here's what you said. Please don't do
Oh,
that again.
I legitimately thought you meant I had.
Oh no, 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 no.
I'm a wee bit tired, y'all.
We all are. It's okay. I'm struggling with the sound right now.
Me?
Can you tell? Okay.
Mind you, peeps, I have just came out of surgery about 2 weeks ago. I'm doing good. I had a tonsillectomy. Whoop de boo. I have two giant
Wounds.
in my throat that are
Mm,
gone.
yummy.
Yay.
Gross.
Anyway, but I'm back. We're back. We're not really keeping a good schedule. We're trying.
Yeah, we're probably gonna try to upload every Thursday-ish.
And if not Thursdays, Saturdays.
Yeah, I hope.
So far, it's been every other week.
I like how we just went completely off topic.
Yeah. Ooh, the ADHD comes in.
Um,
Speaking of ADHD, it's a big thing for like boundaries, I suppose, because some people either A, have a hard time setting these boundaries, B, let people walk over them and don't say a word about it, or C, are kind of too aggressive about it. I've met a few people that are very aggressive
oh
about their
yeah.
boundaries, and it makes it hard to be around them because it's like, mm.
Why are you so aggressive?
Well, and it feels like you're stepping around eggshells around them.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's not fun. And there's always going to be someone who is super aggressive about what they want and super not aggressive about what they want. Like I've met several people who are like, "Don't do this." And then that's kind of all they say. And you have very many questions about what they're referring to and or what they want you to do if something happens. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, cuz for me I say something like don't do this because reason. And if it does happen, just like communicate with me, please, and we can figure something out.
Mm. Sometimes you might, you know, not quite catch the drift. I know I'm pretty loose up in the head somewhere.
Oh yeah.
So I also sometimes don't get it and I will overstep a boundary. Sometimes I'll catch on and be like, oh, poo. My bad. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry.
Mm-hmm.
That was stinky poopy. But sometimes I don't catch it. You'll have to come tell me. Cause sometimes I turn on guy brain. Guy brain go, oh,
That's wild. Crap, dude. Stereotypical guy brain.
yes, yes, yes.
Um, and that just goes with reinforcing boundaries, which it is really hard to do. That's one of the hardest things to do because there's all this stuff like, I'm gonna make them mad and they're not gonna be happy with me, and
They
it's
don't
my
want to be friends.
responsibility to like keep them happy. It's my obligation to keep them in my life. And then sometimes they just blow up.
Ugh.
And you're like, I'm just trying to have some self respect. You need to chill.
Yeah.
And it's difficult, to
Mm-hmm.
say the least.
And it's like when you're around those people who blow up at you for you having boundaries and just trying to keep yourself respect and just safety wise too, because
Mm-hmm.
some things do end up being a safety hazard.
Mm-hmm.
Straight up, don't be with that person anymore.
Mm-hmm.
If they truly don't respect you and get mad at you for you trying to set a boundary or trying to be safe, either A, talk about it with them and I don't know, figure it out. And if they still don't want to work it out, I don't really think that friendship or situationship or relationship or whatever
Mm-hmm.
ship it is should keep going.
It
That,
should sink.
yes,
Um,
that boat has stopped rowing.
that ship has died. um,
Titanic.
oh yeah, hit an iceberg. Like for me, I had a friendship that abruptly ended, and I still to this day miss the idea of that friendship. Not like in the sense of I miss that person because she was a not great person. Um, but I miss the idea of like having that closeness.
Mm-hmm.
And it took me a really long time to like get close to her type deal because she had past trauma with friendships. It was a whole thing. Um, and I don't blame her for that. It's just the thing she did, and I tried to be like, yo, I really didn't appreciate that you did said thing. And she, like, actually cursed me out and blew up at me and used my trauma against me,
Oh, that's
which is not fun.
no.
Um, so we no longer talk, which is probably a good thing, but her little siblings, they were great. And that's another thing I missed from that friendship was their little siblings were awesome.
Which is highly unfortunate, but some things do happen.
Yeah. And her parents were really nice, and of course parents have some not great moments. All parents do. Which sucks.
I know.
Yeah. Um but I it felt like I was kind of part of the family with that family, and it truly sucks, but you got to have your self-respect, because if you don't respect you, then no one else is going to respect you, and if no one else respects you, then at least for me, you're not going to respect yourself.
Yeah. It's just no way to go about life. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I know I was pretty bad about setting boundaries. I had boundaries. I never set them and I never kept that fence up and I never,
You never like reinforce them when someone
no.
overstepped type deal.
I do a bit now, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm still kind of like laid back about most stuff.
Mm-hmm.
There's still the occasional like, whoa,
Wait a
whoa,
minute.
buddy.
Time out. Time out. Okay. That wasn't cool.
That did not
Yeah.
tickle my fanny quite in the right spot. But
Yeah. It's really hard. It's a really hard thing to do, especially with friends.
ooh, yeah, or
Like
family.
super difficult with either one. Like, cause with your friends, you want to be this person that they can come to, and they can tell you all of these things, but you also have to have respect for yourself and say, okay, I've been through a crap ton of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I need some time to like heal myself. Cause if you're not 100%, how are you gonna help them?
You really can't.
Yeah.
It's like putting others before you can really end up with you getting hurt because then you end up neglecting yourself
Mm-hmm.
and hurting, and you don't even realize until it's either too late or someone points it out, or it's like, no bueno.
Yeah. For me, I do that all the time. And then I'm like, well, I'm screwed. I have to work on all of this all over again to be where I was.
Mm-hmm.
And that takes months.
Good cry
So.
sash.
Oh, yeah. North Dakota.
North
Um,
Dakota.
holy crap. That came out. Um, and there are some ways that, um, you can help set boundaries easier. Like go talk to them one on one privately in like in person, because I know that things can totally get misinterpreted
Over
over the
messages.
phone, over messages, over Instagram, whatever you're using.
Mm-hmm. Because facial expression
Oh
is
yeah.
such a huge part. Because when you can read a person's face, you can tell what emotion they're really putting through.
Unless they're really good at masking.
Yeah.
And then you're like,
Who? Yeah. Now what do I do?
yeah. Um.
But like, almost anything could be misinterpreted.
Mhm.
That word.
Mhm.
You guys know it. We know it. I know it. I just can't say it.
Yeah, we get it. We love it.
Yeah.
We love it here. Yeah, because for me, I misinterpret a crap ton of things. Not just over text messages. Even social settings, I'm like nervous about because I'm like, what if I misinterpret something someone says? So I always check.
Mm-hmm.
I have issues with sarcasm every once in a while.
Oh, me too.
Like
Sometimes I can't tell.
sarcasm, and they're either like the or
I had a
no.
sarcasm once.
Rita.
Good old
No.
references.
High school. And like you also have to talk firmly and set clear expectations. Because if you say, "Yeah, I don't really want to do that."
Mm-hmm.
That's not clear. You have to be, "I don't want to do that because reason."
Yeah. You don't have to be like shouting or like violent.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, like it doesn't have to get that far. It's just a good old like eye to eye, mouth to mouth.
Whoa.
Not too close, but close enough. Hey, let's not do that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
like I'm really not comfortable with doing that right now. Can we
Just
do that a different time, maybe?
yeah, just no
Yeah.
Frenching.
Oh my god. This hurts my brain.
Hey,
um, if someone like knowingly disrespects your boundaries, what do you do?
personally, when I know someone who oversteps my boundaries, which I have had someone do that before, I could have gone about it a better way, but I straight up ghosted them and just wanted nothing to do with them. And so, even like when they tried talking to me in person, when I was busy doing my own stuff, I just straight up ignored them.
Mm-hmm.
I could have told them, like, hey, I don't want to, but I was too afraid. I don't like confrontation, but a better way I could have gone about it was, like, I don't want to be your friend. Please leave me alone. What you did hurt me, and I know it's not going to change, so I don't want to rebuild this friendship.
Yeah.
I could have done it that way, but whatever way float my boat because I was
Mm-hmm.
just not. It was not good. And I didn't know what other way to do besides ignore.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and like when you're younger, nobody really says these things unless you go to therapy.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I know about boundaries is because of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Which is wild to me, but that just kind of shows how people are brought up. If you're brought up in a household that's like, you do this without question, you're not really going to have any boundaries set with your parents.
No.
And like, that's how my family was for a while. It was, you do what I say because I said it. Not, you do this because an actual reason. Which I would ask, hey, why do I have to do this? Just as like a, I want,
Genuine
is
question.
there another reason why I'm doing this? Like I'm gonna do it anyway, but like why? And that would be taken as back talk.
I hated those days.
Dude. And so now instead of saying why, I would say I'm gonna do it anyway, but is there another reason?
Yeah.
You just have to learn how to word things with people.
Yeah, well, even if you, some people that even though you reword it, still don't work.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And with those people, like you just either they care and are like trying to understand but just can't. It just not clicking. And then there are those who do understand and just don't give a crap. They just don't care.
That's a stinky poopy baby moment.
Yes. And with those people, you kind of just have to be like, okay, well, am I getting anything from this relationship, whether it be romantic, friendship, whatever. Any of the ships, as we said before.
We love chips.
You have to analyze it, not emotionally but logically.
Mm-hmm.
That's where sometimes for people it sucks. For me, I love analyzing things logically. So if, like for me, if I'm making a decision about myself and it doesn't really affect anyone else, logic all the way. But if I'm like trying to decide where to eat and other people are going with me,
I feel that. That's why it's always in between. But where do you want to go? Where do you want to go?
and then one of us gives each other options and we're like, ooh,
Ooh.
that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or ooh, no.
Yeah, no. But yeah, you just have to make your boundaries firm, clear, give a reason. Or if you don't even want to give a reason,
Mm-hmm. It's a boundary and it should be respected.
either way it should be respected, and if it's not, that's not your fault and you don't have to continue to be in that ship.
Literally. Like, aboard a different ship. I mean,
Yeah, like there are many other fish in the sea,
I
ships
guess.
in the sea. I can't
Sure.
word. Yeah, and like my story, because we always share our own experiences on this podcast.
Yay.
My story is actually happening currently. I have a couple of friends that um are, I don't know, struggling right now, and I am there to help. I have always been there to help. I am always gonna be there to help. But right now, I'm super overwhelmed with not just the couple of friends that I have, but also myself and school. Like, I'm overwhelming myself, which is wild because I didn't think that could happen.
Oh my god, my Lord, mom, don't mind me.
I don't think I can cut that out, dude.
No.
um, yeah, so I just have to figure out, okay, well, if I say this, are they gonna get mad? And if they do get mad, well, is it my fault that they're getting mad, or is it a them problem? And it's probably gonna be a them problem.
Maybe.
Because setting boundaries shouldn't make someone mad at you. It's just something you have to have. Like, I have a crap ton of trauma. We both do. We're gonna put it out. I'm gonna put it out there. Um, so boundaries need to be set just because of that.
Yeah.
And not only because of that, but just preferences.
Because I know some jokes just don't fly with
Ooh.
me. So I'll make a lot of jokes. I'll make all kinds, dark and whatnot.
Oh yeah.
But there's just some certain ones that just do not fly with me.
Mm-hmm.
Like a certain category, and I'm just like, hey,
Let's not.
that's. Mm, I don't quite literally fall under that roof. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I know my lover, my spouse, my boyfriend, my one of a kind has made a joke or two in the past about it and realized, oh, poop, that was a really bad joke. And it was one of those moments where you don't think before you speak, you just say
It
it.
comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember one day he had done that. And next thing you know, he's turning around, he's hugging me, and I'm still sitting there trying to figure out what he had just said. Because I didn't catch half of what he had said. But I'm like, what'd you say? And he's like, oh, you catch it? And I'm like,
Yeah.
what happened?
Mm-hmm.
And then I clicked it in my head, and I was like,
Oh.
oh.
Well, thank you for apologizing right away, though.
Yeah, but it's still like a...
Yeah, it shouldn't have come out in the first place type deal.
No, but it was definitely like, thanks for the apology and thanks for like understanding what you had done in the moment. And instead of, walking away or leaving me alone, you did something.
Yeah, like
It was still definitely a oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
My also partner, boyfriend, spouse, whatever. Everything. He does have this friend, currently still does. We were at lunch one time and he made a not awesome joke, and it has to do with my trauma. And I visibly shut down. You know when that happens, you kind of just fold in on yourself.
Yeah, and it's like you can see it.
Mm-hmm. And my boyfriend noticed, and he looked at his friend and he went, "Yo, that's not a cool joke."
Heck yeah.
Which is really wild because my boyfriend,
oh, he's always down for jokes.
Whoa! Some of those jokes are a little
we don't talk about
scary sometimes.
We don't talk about them.
We don't talk about Bruno.
No. Because then it's going to get me to sing, and then we're going to get canceled, and then...
Okay.
I lost my mind, don't worry.
And we both did. Yay. Yeah. It's just, boundaries are a fun thing.
It's a big thing, and it's like, there's a ton of boundaries. It could be physical, it could be mental, it could be funny, haha. It could
be verbal, even.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't say that around me.
Yeah.
You know?
It could be quite literally anything. Just make sure, like, if you're getting into a new friendship, relationship, or anything, any ship,
any of them,
just give them a heads up.
Submarine.
Submarine.
Yes, I said the right word.
That too. Yes. Aircraft. I don't know. If you like flying, just
I hate flying.
Me too. Just let them know in the beginning.
Yeah.
That's what I did with my own relationship. Was I told them what was up. I was like, hey, I have gone through this, and it's not going to be easy, and you're going to have to deal with me and my, bad upbringing and just everything that I've gone through. And, I'm going to have my moments. You can either stick with me or leave me. I don't care. It's your choice, but I don't want to,
Yeah. You don't want it to come back and bite you in the butt.
Quite literally, yes.
Yeah.
And he understood, and he was there with me every day, every step, every breakdown and heartache and panic attack. He was there, which is great. I love him. I've been with him for so stinking long. And I plan to be with him for even stinkier longer.
Stinkier longer. Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You just have to put it all out there. Like, you can't just be silent.
No, and you can't beat around the bush either.
Yeah. And that's really hard for me. Cuz I hate saying the words.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the
Yeah.
traumatic words. I hate
But what has to be said has to be
it.
done.
Yeah, and it might take me a minute, but if you have someone who cares about you and wants to listen, they're going to sit there and wait for you.
Yeah.
And that's where you have to be. Like, if somebody doesn't respect those boundaries, then you have to decide, you know?
Whatever you decide is whatever you think is best choice.
Mm-hmm.
And even if you regret it later, it wasn't a best choice, you can always either A, go and try to reconnect with them, or just
Live.
forgive and forget.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And that answer really sucks, because you don't always want to, like,
Forgive.
forgive and forget, because
Yeah.
sometimes you hold grudges. I hold a crap ton of grudges.
Me too.
I am the grudge master. Anyway,
You are.
I am. But I know that I need to let those go.
Mm-hmm.
However, I'm stubborn.
You are stubborn.
I am very stubborn.
I thought I was stubborn, and then I met you.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, what a butt. I'm kidding.
Sure. Um, yeah. I don't know.
My suck is thin.
We'll tell it to stop.
Okay, stop it. It's still thin.
Okay. I also wanted to call attention to setting boundaries about mental health stuff.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Yeah. Cuz when you're having mental health issues and triggers are a thing for you, like whether flashback, panic attacks, trauma responses, anything like that, um you need to have boundaries. And they don't even have to be permanent boundaries.
Mm-mm.
Like with my parents, I say, "Hey, I'm really not feeling the best right now. Gonna go downstairs. Please don't make any loud noises up here."
Yeah.
And they usually follow that, unless the dogs are crazy. But for triggers, it could be permanent. It could be a long time thing. And don't side eye me. And the people who disrespect those boundaries, you need to call them on it. And I struggle with that. I do.
Too.
I 100% struggle with that.
I've gotten a lot better about it now, but definitely struggled with it before pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
When's the time I've called someone out before? Wait a minute, don't kiss me. Ah! Okay.
Um. Oh my god. I think I've seen you call out Jackson before.
Yeah, I probably have.
Because I think he was doing something kind of strange, and I think it triggered either you or me. I can't remember, but I remember you calling him out and being like, "Yo, that's not cool. You know that's a trigger. Stop it."
Yeah, I probably have.
Yeah.
Because with him, I quite literally am just like, eh. Mm-mm.
Wait a minute.
Oh, my previous relationship, that was definitely a big one where I struggled to set boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
But even after I set the boundaries, they still weren't respected.
Yeah. He was weird.
Well, because, like, at first I was like, okay, whatever, but, like, the fact you have to push them off of you and tell them to stop and they still don't get the hint and think you're being playful, which is the biggest thing that I struggle with. People think I'm being playful or haha funny. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not. I'm being literal. Just please respect me. It's the fact that I have to start yelling to be respected and listened to.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
Frustrates me. And I broke that off. I was like, ha, 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 ha. No.
Yeah, no. And then he went to, like, go date this other chick. I feel I didn't like that chick, but I felt so bad for her.
Oh, he was
Low key, I hated her.
But
I don't use hate very often. Low-key hated her, but
he was
he was a piece of work.
he was
Oh,
I don't even know if work is the right word. He's just something.
yeah, there's no way to describe him.
Something.
He was, yes. Because with my previous relationships, my the one before this one, that was my good one. Uh, they were very understanding. Like I didn't trauma block. That's fun.
Yeah.
And I knew something was wrong because I would freak out for seemingly no reason when we were cuddling or holding hands or when something moved too fast. Um, and they would catch on so easily because they had trauma too. Um, and I really really appreciate that. I still do to this day. I hope they're doing really well because mhm, we ended things on a because we were long distance. Kinda, we were in the same town, but my parents were not agreeing with that type of relationship. And so yeah, I was like, I'm sorry, this isn't working for me. I can't do an online relationship. And they agreed with me. They were really, really sad about it. I was really sad about it as well. But we ended things in agreement. So I really hope that they understand. um, but I do really appreciate them and what they taught me in that relationship because they taught me a crap ton of stuff. Because it was, yeah, it was a good relationship. And before that, though, we don't talk about that. At least not yet. Um.
She said the word. She said the word.
Oh,
Guys, get excited.
I know. If we get enough subscribers, maybe.
I can't wait for guest speakers. You know how fun that
Oh
will
my
be?
gosh, it's gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited. Um, Another thing I wanted to call to attention, and this is totally off topic from boundaries. People, okay, how do I say this without
By
getting
saying it?
emotional?
Oh, by saying it?
Yeah, thanks for that. um, we recently had a friend. She had some issues. Everything is fine now. Fine now. And I wanted to put out there that it's important to stick with those who need it. Um, you understand what you're going through, and you don't really see the other people around you that are going through the same thing until it's either too late or close to too late. And whether it be them coming up to you and telling you, or less obvious signs.
Yeah.
So,
it's really not a time to leave them alone. But
yeah.
I mean, if that's the type of person you are, I guess do that, but it's not recommended.
Yeah. No one. I think we touched a little bit about this.
Yeah, we did.
Last time. No one deserves to go through what they're going through alone.
No.
It's as simple as that. Yeah, we're both lucky to have had people during our hardest times, whether they're still there or not.
Or even just having each other, so.
Yeah. Hey.
Riz.
Riz. I did not. You said Riz.
Oh, no, you're the one who said, hey.
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 No.
Okay, continuing.
Yeah.
Lost my brain.
Me too. It's somewhere around here. I'll find it. You just have to be there. And boundaries are important for that as well.
Big Billy.
Same. Yeah, that's kind of it, I think. Have anything else to add?
Mm, not necessarily. I think we basically covered every basis. This is. It's funny. We say we would keep this to a short episode, and we made it even longer.
Well, we also
Have
a little bit when we're just talking to each other, just like get ready.
Yeah. But I think that's pretty much it. We covered almost everything. There's a lot we could talk about. There truly is, but it would just be way too long of a episode, truly. Because boundaries is such a huge thing. It's like what sets a person.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really just don't respect that person, why?
Mm-hmm. Why are you around them then?
And do you respect yourself is another question. If you don't respect them, do you respect yourself?
Yep. Yeah.
Did your mom raise
Rita? Yeah, you just have to make decisions, and sometimes decisions are difficult, and other times
you? Nice stinky.
they're not.
That's true.
Life just is a roller coaster.
Keeps rolling.
Yep. Well,
Well,
I think that's it for us.
yeah, I guess so. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.